All right, welcome back, Mississauga. We're keeping it real here. Another podcast, another guest. Before I introduce NIla, I want to give you the backstory. I had the opportunity to do some travel, and I was in Nepal. And while there, I'm in the main city, Tamil, doing some shopping, and I see this little store, and I was thirsty as well too. I go, let me go inside. And it turned out to be like a tea little store. So I walk inside, and the lady's like, "Oh, would you like green tea?" I'm like, "Oh, absolutely, why not?" Right? I didn't tell her that's the reason why I came in, but I'm like, "Yeah, oh, I didn't know." So I sit there, and then literally a couple of minutes later, this gentleman comes and he sits right beside me, and he has another friend with him, and then he sits there as well too. We start having this conversation, and his name is Rudra. And he goes, "Oh, where are you from?" I go, "I'm from Canada." He goes, "Oh," he goes, "Actually, my guru is from Canada." I'm like, "What? Really?" I go, "Where in Canada?" And he goes, "Oh, she's in Scarborough." I'm like 40 minutes away from her. I'm from Mississauga. I go, "What a weird journey. Here I am in Nepal, the land of spirituality, the mountains, the Himalayas. I walk into this store, meet a gentleman, very spiritual and connected, and then he says his guru is in Canada. I go, everything happens for a reason. So I connected with NIla. And I told her that I just met one of your students. He's a wonderful guy, and I would love to have you come on my podcast. And she said, "Absolutely, that's not a problem." So let me introduce NIla. NIla is a special lady, and this is the first time that I will be conversing with her. Just visiting her website, she has a lot of wonderful, what I like to call is superpowers. Not only she's an energy healer, she does chakra healing, crystal healing, numerology, regression healing, Vedic astrology, the five elements, mentorship, spirit guide, Tantra, Reiki. She has her own school. It's called Nila's Mystic School. And we're going to get to know her, learn more about her mystic school. And she's right here in the Greater Toronto area in Scarborough. So, Nila, I want to welcome you to Mississauga Keeping It Real.
Namaste, namaste. Thank you so much. It is a nice, profound introduction of me. Thank you so much. And I'm very happy that you heard from one of our connects in Nepal. And Nepal is one of my favorite places to visit. It is Tantrik Bhoomi. And every time I go there, I have all mystical happening there. So I'm very connected to that land. And
It
you
is.
heard
There is something special about it, right?
superb. I'm
Anila?
not like God. It's so mystical. Nepal was never invaded by the British. I don't know whether you know about that.
I didn't know that.
No, Nepal and Bhutan were never invaded by the British. And the culture is so intact, the energy is so raw and so pure. So that's what makes, the connectivity of that land. The land is just mystical. I have had great experience. I look forward for the experience.
You got to share some of these
For sure,
experiences.
for
Like, what
sure.
are some of the experiences? I'll share one of mine, or not really one of mine. There's a very famous mandir there, right? It's called the Pashupati Mandir. And the moment I land in Nepal, I see this lady and I go, "Wow, she's kind of pretty." I go, "Maybe I find out if she's single or not." And unfortunately, long story short, she wasn't. But she goes, "Hey, are you going to a hotel?" I am like, "Yeah." She goes, Is it all right if I give you a ride?" I go, "Are Nepalese people this kind?" I go, "You don't even know who I am." She goes, "No, my driver will drop you off." And I was like, "Wow, this is my first experience within the first hour." Once I get to my hotel, Neela, uh, within the first 2.5 hours, I'm walking down the stairs. This is at nighttime of the hotel, and I fall and I trip. First time I've ever fallen on stairs.
Oh, wow.
And to this day, a month later, my right ankle is still injured. And I'm thinking, okay, why did this happen to me? What negative energy, black magic, what is going on here? I'm thinking of all the worst things. I'm like, this has never happened to me. And then I was speaking to a friend of mine, and she's very spiritual. She goes, "Actually, Bhanu, it happened to me as well. To not in Nepal, but it happened at a Kali Mandir temple in South India." And she goes, it's actually a good thing because you're releasing some stuff. And I was like, okay. I go, I'm releasing. But I went to the Pashupati Mandirs. I went to Pokora, Pokora,
Pokhara.
Pokhara, yes. Beautiful Shivji's temples. There's a new one, Ganapati Mandir, that's up in the mountains. I felt like I was with the gods and goddesses.
Yeah, yeah.
What was your experience? Tell me
I
something
uh,
about.
I have had great experience in Bagalamukhi. Bagalamukhi is one of the temple's Shakti feats, and
Just bring
she
your mic a little closer, if you don't mind. Yeah.
the Bagalamukhi is a beautiful place in Nepal. You should visit that, and it is so raw. When you walk in, you can literally see the Devi talking.
Really?
Oh, she's so raw. She's like a child. You go sit, you talk to her, you'll get answers right away. Somebody will come and tell you the answers. So I was sitting there with a group and I just told, let's all just go into meditation. It was raining profound. We had profound rain and we were all sitting and meditating. And once the meditation was done, when we came back the next day, everybody had a great dream state, some answers given, everybody. It was so mystical. Oh my
Wow.
God. It was like, we didn't even, it was like mist of a crowd, too crowded. It was really crowded, but a group of 25 people, we were sitting and meditating there in the mandir, outside the mandir. It was so brilliant. Sometimes, when we go unplanned, that's when all the mystical happening happens. You should also visit, there is one Koil, Vajra Yogini.
You have to send me a list afterwards.
I
Next
will
time
send.
I wasn't planning on going to Nepal.
Yeah.
It just all happened very quickly.
Wow.
And so is the divine grace of God saying, "Okay, go to
Oh,
Nepal."
yeah.
It was. I go, let's go, let's go. Since I'm here in India, let's go to
Yeah.
Nepal and visit. But
Yeah.
everything happens for a reason as
For
well.
sure.
Like, think
The
about it. I wouldn't have met you, Neela,
Yeah,
if it
yeah,
wasn't with me going
Tamil.
to Nepal and visiting Rudra, one of your students. Like, what a
Yes.
small world. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
had after a break, after a long time, just after COVID, I had visited Nepal, and I had a great calling. I'm not a temple person, basically.
Yeah.
I'm a spiritual person. I like to connect with the energy, but I'm not like so ritualistic. Like
Right.
I'm not that kind of a person. But I had a great calling. I should visit Manjushri Temple. Right, so I give a call to my coordinator and say, Baba, we have to go to Manjushri Temple. No matter what, we are going. So it's one evening. I have so much of my third eye was spinning.
Wow.
We had spinning effect, and I was literally in a state like in between the earth form and between the astral form. I was in between. I felt I was at least 17 feet tall. So
What?
I told my coordinator, just be beside me because I don't want to trip and fall because I felt so expanded. So I just kept walking. I just go straight and I pick up a statue in my hand and my the chakra, what is happening in my third eye, just went inside the statue. I literally felt it just merged with me. And then after that, I felt kind of a peace, and I felt that I was so content, and I felt that this is it. There is nothing more to experience. I have it with me here in Toronto. Whenever we meet, I'll show you. Yeah,
Wow. That's
it's a Manjushri being in union with his concert. It's a
really.
tantric statue, but it was so profound. I can never forget this. After that, I think my life literally changed a lot of dimensions. I could detach totally from the worldly life, totally, and just be with that divine guidance. It was very nice.
There's a lot of people who wish they had those abilities as well too, to detach
Oh yeah.
and people are racing in their minds 24 hours, right? Just since we're on the topic of Nepal, did you also feel an energetic at the Pashupati Mandir as well too?
Oh
Is there
yes. Right beside the cremation ground.
Yeah,
Right beside the cremation ground, there is a border sign, and there's a small place to sit down.
yeah,
So whenever I go to Pashupati temple, I sit there
yeah.
and meditate. Whenever I go, so I don't go inside the temple because that place it connects with the Kal Bhairav and the Shiva. I like that connection.
Oh,
And
really?
oh yes, That place
So
is a
even
very
so
mystical
here's
place.
my story. Unfortunately, they wouldn't allow me to go inside
Uh huh.
because they were like, "Oh, are you Hindu?" I'm like, "Yes." They're
Hmm.
like, "Show me the proof." I'm like, "What? I speak Punjabi. I am Hindu." They're like, "Oh, let me see your passport." So I show that passport. They're like, "No, it says you're Canadian. You can't go inside." I go, "What is this nonsense?" I go, "Are you serious?" So they didn't let me go inside. But I
Oh,
was in the area. I saw the Nandiganji gold
yeah.
statue,
Hmm.
and but I guess the question that I have for you, Neela, is if you are there in that field, you're still connected to everything, right?
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. It is actually very nice. The Nandi is very powerful there. For me, the Nandi is alive. It's got lot of energy. It's literally like a living god sitting there. The Nandi is so alive there.
Oh,
That's what you should notice in a Shiva temple. How is the Nandi sitting there? With the Nandi's vibration, we'll know this temple has got the exact composition of a temple construction. That's how we find out in southern India.
but you have these special abilities, and we're going to get into talk about
Yeah,
your
yeah,
mystics. Well, that you could sense, you could
hmm,
feel energy. So let's go back in time. I know I was
sure.
doing a little bit of research.
Uh-huh.
You grew up in South India,
Yes,
and from a very young age, you did have like a guru, somebody who mentored you. Is that correct?
yes, yes, yes.
And can you please explain who this person was? How did he come into your family's life and your life?
I was a very sick child. When I was young, I was very sick. I had a problem of fainting, very often fainting. And when I faint, it's like 2 to 3 days. I don't come back to consciousness.
Oh my God.
And it was very tough those days. It was this, I'm talking in the early 80s. And my mom and dad didn't know what to do. So every time I faint, they take me to the hospital. They come back and they say, and after a few days, I'm okay. This was like a repetitive cycle. And I always felt that I'm looking down from somewhere. That's what my early memories. I felt
Hmm.
always I'm looking from somewhere above down the earth. That's how I always felt as a child. If you ask me what is my childhood memory, I felt I'm sitting on top of something or maybe top of a mountain. I'm looking down. I see everything small, small, small. So this memory was there for a very long time. And because I was fainting very often, I had lot of health complication. I had my pituitary gland disturbance. I had thyroid disturbance, and I grew very fast. I became very, very huge in size, and a lot of other complication came. I couldn't focus. I couldn't read, and I couldn't be in my body. In other words, so whenever I had a tough situation, I just snap out and I faint. So this led to meeting my guru. My guru was a healer, and he was a person who does medication with medicine. So he is a siddhar. We call in southern India a siddhar, a person who's trained to treat with herbs and chemicals and with some karma called varma therapy. I don't know whether you've heard about varma
Is
therapy.
that the pulse
Yes, pulse
therapy?
and also like activating the life force energy in your body. My guru is an expert in that.
Okay.
Yeah, so he lived in a small village near Salem in Tamil Nadu, Salem, a small village called Chinna Kollapatti. So he used to come to my hometown Pondicherry monthly twice to visit to see the clients. So one of our family friends said that why don't you show her to this YT so that let's see whether he can be healed. So when I went and met my guru, I still remember it's so profound. I was only looking at his eyes, and I felt so much of peace in my heart. I felt, like very content. I was 16 years old when I met my guru, and I sat down in a place. I kept eye gazing with him, and he tells my dad, "You send her to me. I'll take care of her for some time. Let her stay with me because I was very sick. I was not able to be in the school system regularly because like medically they say that I cannot fit into the regular school system. So my father was also okay sending me to him just to get cured from all the ailments what is going on. So when I went and stayed with my guru, the first session was morning 4 a.m. He takes me to the room. He does this pulse checking, checks my energy, checks my spinal cord and everything. And he makes me sit, holds my hand, and tells me, "Ma, you have to stay in your body. You cannot just drop and go outside. You cannot just do that. When you stay away from your body for a very long time, your body will gain weight and your body will go to near death experience. So I was having the ability as a child to astral travel. So whenever I found the world very difficult, I just leave it and just go away. So I take a very long time to come back. That's why my body faints and the pulse drops down because of that. So this was my ongoing drama. I would say my ongoing drama, because coping mechanism, in other words. So my guru told me that no, you need to learn to anchor the grounding energy. You need to stay in the body because you got things to complete in this birth. So he literally made. I stayed with him for 6 years. It was a really long journey with him, and he taught me how to heal others with medicine, with healing, and with Varma, and how to touch, activate the point, how to bring back a soul in the body. All these things was taught to me by him. But he also said that I had a lot of old memories from the old path, so it which all flow through in. That's how Tantra came to my life. So I think it was the most safest space for me to be me, to me meet fully, and just undo all the worldly things and just be me, so raw and so fully. And I owe everything to him, and I'm very happy we're doing it today. It's a Guru Purnima, so I'm very happy about it. Yeah.
Everything happens for you know what? I completely forgot about that as well too.
Yeah.
So yes, absolutely. So for those who don't understand, in the Hindu calendar, it's a special day where we give thanks to our gurus, our teachers, and in one of your video conferencing, you mentioned that your teachers could be everyone. It could be anyone. It could be a student. It could be a child. So this is a time where we give great reverence to all the great teachers and the gurus who taught us and gave us that information. So this falls actually on today's day and on this podcast. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
So it was a very interesting journey, and I got healed totally. Of course, I had some other episodes of nose bleeding, and I had something or other always going on till I embraced my enlightenment totally. Till then, I had some episodes. Either my nose will bleed, or I will literally feel my head was blot opening, and fainting was still there. It lowered a lot, but it was my coping mechanism. So I understand whenever I feel dizzy, and I tell myself I need to ground myself. I just need to accept however things are. I just have to be inside my body. So that made me ace up grounding techniques. So that made me come up with beautiful grounding techniques, how to anchor to the Mother Earth, how to go deep into her and literally talk to her and communicate with her and get connected with all other species, asking for help and everything just to stay grounded in the body. So I became, I have done few grounding meditations, and now, like, because I myself have that issue, I literally try to find more and more tools for people to ground and be in their body in time of difficult situation. You know, many people who are going to spirituality, going to awakening, they usually have some issues with their gut, or they'll feel very dizzy. All this is happening because of lack of grounding.
hmm.
Yeah, the root chakra should be so connected to the Mother Earth, like just like the tree. The tree of life is the good example of life. That is my logo too.
So then what happens? I mean, there's so many questions that I have, but I'm just going to
Please.
jump off with this
Yeah.
one first because you ended off with
Yeah.
you talk about the root chakra, right?
Yeah.
If your root
Yes.
chakra is not developed, right, and please correct me if I'm wrong, Neela,
Yeah.
then the rest of the chakras can't really align. Like your root has to be so strong that you're grounded. Can you just share with our listeners what is the root chakra? Because they may not know what the root chakra is.
Yeah. The root chakra is the base. It's like, it's present in the base of your spinal cord. Yeah. And it connects with the Mother Earth by going downward roots, literally like the roots, like a shoots. Avatar movie is the best imagination. In
Yes,
Avatar movie, you see the strings going down from the
yes,
tree. That's a
yes, yes.
really good depiction of tree of life. So for people who want to get an idea how tree of life looks like, it's something like the Avatar movie. The tree there, the tree where they go and worship, that tree is a really good example. That's what I tell my students. When you don't know how to visualize, you have to look at pictures. We have to keep looking at the pictures. Your mind will pick up the phrases and start forming a beautiful image, whatever suits you. So it is just a technique followed by your frontal lobe of a brain. So you have to train your brain to teach, how to pick up the visualizing effects. It's all training. It's like mathematics, right?
I see.
So the root chakra, it is present in the bottom of your spinal cord, exactly in the coccyx bone, right? And it is the place where your soul resides. It is the home of your serpent energy. It is the home of your kundalini energy residing in your root chakra. That is why spinal cord is very, very important in the human body. So whenever we have issues with the spinal cord, I only tell all my clients and students, just take it easy, ground yourself.
Mm.
Just stay connected with the Mother Earth. Take off your shoes, take off your socks, go walk in the grass, go hug a tree. Just be with the nature. Or if you can't do anything, just go jump inside a swimming pool. Cool down your body for 15-20 minutes. You will feel better because nature and your body has a way to correct yourself. You have to allow your body to heal by itself, right? So all this is happening because of the health of the root chakra. The most robust chakra is the root chakra. It's very robust. It's very, very strong, actually. Yeah. Without the root chakra, we cannot live. We don't exist. That is because they're the residents of a life force energy. The root chakras, it takes care of we being in this earth. So for me, in my language, the root chakra is always functioning, but not functioning with your consent. You are not doing anything to function with your consent, but it is functioning. It may not be functioning like 100%, but sometimes it functions 45%, 55%, depends on your body, depends on your DNA, depends on your karmic bundle. So, but once you are awakening, the Eastern way of awakening is taking the energy from down to up. It is the most safest way to do your awakening. Unfortunately, because of lot of people so trained, it's easy to bring the light from the sky to the head. It's very easy because it feels good. Why it feels good? Let me tell you, Banu. Very, very simple. Your frontal lobe is a thing which gives you that, zombie effect, the frontal lobe, the zoomy effect, the zoning effect, everything is given to you by the frontal lobe. So when you look up like that to the sky, we put 45-degree angle your head up and look up to the sky and you see a light coming up to for your frontal lobe, you feel so good, your mind surrenders. But what happens when this is happening for a longer time? It is not your crown chakra opening immediately. No. What is happening is that it is getting a dilation in your eyes and in your brain becomes relaxed. And over the time, your throat starts vibrating, your heart starts vibrating, you get some experience. You have some psychic experience. You feel good. You feel very good. It's like, intoxication. But this can lead to lot of complication. I have seen, being in the West and being a healer, I see many people coming to me. I see the throat chakra is very open, but your solar plexus is totally closed. So we see that. So this is not really awakening. This is actually imbalance. Yeah, it's very. I don't want to disappoint anybody. Don't get alarmed. People who are hearing this, don't get alarmed because one chakra is open too much, one chakra is closed. No, don't worry. Your body has the mechanism to balance everything, but are you doing the right thing? Yeah. So I always say people, many healers, many people who are practicing healing, shamanism, channeling, they come to me for a session. All I tell them is that I teach them techniques to reroute themselves and channel again from down to up. Yeah, once they do that, all their chakra alignments comes out quickly and fast. It just happens quickly because they actually know it how to do it. But they just have to anchor to a better technique. That's all. So there are many, especially people who are Reiki channels, pranic healers, and like EMF,
Yeah.
or like tapping in the
Yeah.
frequency. It's all beautiful, but I always say, no, have a safer format. Yeah. When the energy goes from down to up, your body is trained to handle the any amount of energy coming inside your body. You need to train your body to become a strong tree. You cannot be a lanky tree. You have to be a strong tree. So when you move your energy from your root chakra, then comes your hara sacral, then your solar plexus, then your heart chakra. The bottom three chakra takes care of a physical body. The bottom three chakra also takes care you being in the world outside. That is you having your family, your sexual life, your like intimacy, your feelings, your emotions, everything is taken up by the bottom three chakras. So when you address every area from bottom three, then go to the heart center, your journey becomes painless. It doesn't become traumatic. You don't awaken because of trauma. Yeah, awakening can happen because of trauma too. We hear it a lot. Out of body experience happened through trauma. I myself have experienced that when I was a child. So I trained myself to take the energy from bottom to above to anchor myself better. So I think now that's why I'm able to understand when people have some physical issues because of awakening. I'm able to understand them because I have been through that. I know how it feels like. So I'm like, buddy, don't worry. Just hold my hand. Let's work together. Let's just anchor it down. Let's start moving the manure from downward. And you become very, very strong warriors. So that's the main thing. All this is happening because your root is honored.
Are a lot of people in the West then, Neela, neglecting moving away from the root chakra? Because you say that the first, second, and third, it's about you got your solar plex, which is your personal power. Then you got your second chakra, the sacral, which is the sexual, the intimacy, the passion. Do we skip those because we want to become spiritual? We're like, oh, we don't want to tap in with those three because they're ugly, and let's just go from the fifth, sixth, and seventh up. But it sounds like you're saying it's important that we work from the bottom up, right?
Yes, yes. The bottom three chakras are a reflection of the top three chakras. They are counterpartners. So there is no way you can skip it. Skipping is a myth. You need to honor each chakra. That is what is safe and that is what is better for long run. If you don't want to have pitfalls in the middle, then better work down from bottom to up. I think what is happening is that somewhere here the culture comes in. We are still having taboo talking about our sexual powers
Right.
and having taboo talking about our emotions.
Yes.
Yeah. And we are also having taboo about conversing actually what is happening in my brain. When I look at a person, what is happening in my brain, we feel that once I'm committed to a person, I'm supposed to be very loyal to that person. But loyalty comes from the being. but is your mind really loyal? You don't observe, you don't enjoy any beauty outside? If somebody is beautiful, we will say, aha, such a good looking guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always say, right? Oh my, she's so pretty. What's
Right.
wrong in that? So this taboo was given to us by the society. Let us not blame our humanity before. At that time, they were like that. So we are evolving. So I think, all these things have created a barrier for us to embrace the bottom three chakras. I say bottom three chakras are the most powerful chakras.
Oh, I love you. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
really, of course. See, your solar plexus, it's what makes you a superhuman being.
Yes.
Come on, that is the powerhouse of emotions. That is the powerhouse of you manifesting upward and downward. You want to have a soul connection, it's happening in your solar plexus. And if
Hmm.
you want to have mystical power, it's happening in your solar plexus. Your mysticism, all about your emotion, it all about connecting with the devis and devatas and celestial beings and all the archangels. Everything is happening because of your emotional center, so called solar plexus. So you know what, that people don't know the power of solar plexus. And I always say, no, it is so lovely to be in that place, because that is the place of super consciousness too. It's like polarities. Maya and super consciousness reside there. So you have to pick and choose where I want to go. Yeah. So what I say to my students is that you have a desire, don't feel lame about it. You say, I have a desire. I
Lot of
love it.
shame, Neela. There's a lot of shame, especially,
Oh yeah.
like in the Indian culture. We are the land of the Kama Sutra.
Yeah.
We have the most populous country, or India, the most, so over, I don't know how many billions. But then we have these repressions. We don't know how to express it because we've been shamed for it.
Yeah. I think it's coming because that's one way of belittling us, right? They wanted to belittle our power, so they found this beautiful technique of, shaming. I think it happens everywhere, in every culture, everywhere it happens. So I always say, when people, especially because I teach Tantra, everybody thinks it's all about sex. I said,
That's
no.
right.
I said, no, Tantra is, I wouldn't say sex is not there in Tantra.
Yeah.
Yes, sex is definitely a part of Tantra because Tantra means expansion and awareness. So you cannot just neglect. And why do you think is something not good? I came out of that energy. I am here sitting today here anchoring this energy because my parents made love and got me. I don't want to belittle that feeling. No. Yeah, because it is the most brilliant, the most divine experience somebody can go through. And because of that, a divine being is born. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was born out of it. Ramana Maharishi was born out of it. Vivekananda was born out of it. Why? Why belittle it? So I always teach in my class what, like, for me, only one rule. You have to be good in everything. If you want to make love, you have to make love like a king. You
Where do
experience.
men go and learn how to make love like
Please,
kings? Where
please
do we go?
come to Nila's Mystic School.
Sign me up. Sign me up. Yeah.
Yeah, we give recipes.
Oh wow.
In our integrated tantra class.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in Toronto, when I teach them very on the dot. This is how you do. This is how we go. This is how we anchor. This is how you practice your lovemaking sessions. If you really want to have a divine being come out of you, there are a lot of recipes there in our Vedic science. And I have done recipes and given for couples. We
Really?
give them out. I'm very open about it, and I talk facts, and we literally say how to train the mind to just be with one partner. We teach them all because sometimes what happens, because of a lot of exposure, the media exposure, the mind is not able to stay with one partner. Though the body is able to stay with one partner, the mind is not able to stay with one partner. So to stop that, we have techniques how to engage your energy and be with one partner. So we teach them all in tantra class.
Wow, wow,
Yeah, yeah,
that is definitely
yeah,
the West does a wonderful job because they sort of in a bad way because they just show tantra as it's just different sexual positions and that's all it is. But no, there's a whole science to it.
yeah.
There's so much connection, like you said. Tantra allows you to expand as well too,
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
right?
oh, oh yeah, oh yeah,
Because
big time.
they talk about white tantra, and then they also talk about there's like I think it's black tantra because
Red
there's
tantra.
different aspects of it as well.
Yes, yes,
Now there's like pink tantra from the
yeah,
heart. There's so much stuff out there. How
yeah.
do you are you on top of these things, or do you see everything, or you go back to your roots? How do you sort of allow a student to sort of surrender to your teachings and say this
See,
is the path?
I think for me, when I no, I understand why there's so many layers have come in tantra because like people whatever they connected, they gave a name to it and took it forward. So white tantra is nothing but being with your own body, with nobody else, focusing on meditating and evoking the energy upward direction and going towards the universe. This is white tantra. Red tantra is the sexuality, the polygamist, having a swinging parties and everything. But I want to correct that is not tantra, that is Kama Sutra.
Ah,
Because
really?
yes, that is not tantra. In tantra, when you come to in tantra, there is no ejaculation, both for the man and the woman. That
Wow. No,
makes a
that's
difference,
something
right?
new. You just taught me these
Yeah,
swinging parties. That's not Tantra. That's more
yeah.
Kama
That
Sutra.
is more Kama Sutra. Only in Kama Sutra there is more pleasure.
Yes.
Yeah, but in Tantra, it's only ecstasy. There is no ejaculation for the men and the women. There is
It's hard for
no.
men not to ejaculate, I'm
It's
telling you.
hard for women too, darling.
Oh, women, they can last longer. Us men, it's just.
Yeah. But what happens for women is that they become very greedy. They don't know to stop. Right? I
um,
mean, like I see, I'm a woman in this body, and I see a lot of people. I train men and women and anybody. So I see. I don't want to be like biased, saying that men have a trouble. Women also have trouble. I've heard a lot of stories. So I don't want to show that men only have the trouble. Both of
yes.
them have troubles, right? And
Yeah.
both of them actually sometimes when they learn the technique, they can do brilliant work. They just have to learn the nuances of it, right? So I think that a lot of myth about Tantra and Kama Sutra. Kama Sutra is very beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Kama Sutra, everybody should learn Kama Sutra because Kama Sutra is nothing but knowing your pleasure points in your body and
Yes.
how to honor your body, your sexual energy. It's beautiful. A thumbs up for that. But how to harness the sexual energy, how to move the sexual energy upward direction is Tantra, right? So when you actually two tantric people coming together to have a session, to have an intimacy session, there is no ejaculation both sides. Nobody's ejaculating. In fact, you have seen the yabyam position of
Yes. Yes. Yes.
in that position the man is fully erect
Right.
inside a woman's body with no friction. So everybody asked me, how can a man last? I said, no, that is the power of the G spot present in both the being. So once it collides a G spot, the body actually can go into silence and go into meditative state. That meditation is 100 times powerful than single meditation.
Wow.
Yeah, you can vibrate the whole house around you with just that 10-15 minutes of that union. So people are belittling the power of Tantra in the name of Red Tantra. Say, I'm not against Red Tantra. Please let us name it back to Kama Sutra. Yeah. And the Blue Tantra is all about you having a celestial partner, energy, a celestial body will come and give you that
Wow.
wonder. Yeah, that
So
is
is
what
that more powerful then if it's like
definitely, definitely more powerful.
wow.
So
Wow.
that is there in our level three. We teach it. We There is a way, the process of doing it. Yeah, we teach them.
Really? So
Yes.
then you're making love or having intimacy with divine beings? Is that what you're doing?
Exactly, exactly. Yeah. That is when you become the Purush itself. When you become that energy itself, that being will come and collide with you. It's all happened. It's there in our books. It is there. People are experiencing it now. I have it in my school itself. Few people have experienced it. So it's not that not doable, definitely doable.
Like you said, right, Neela? When the student is ready, the teacher will come, right?
Definitely, definitely. Yeah.
Because
You
if you're
cannot
not
rush
ready,
this.
then nothing is going to happen.
Yeah, and this is a lot of commitment, no? Because once the celestial being collides with you think you can have a normal human being as your partner? Never.
So then,
It's a
what do
one
you
way.
do? What do you do then? How do you
You
go
you
back?
No, actually, you cannot go back. That's the thing.
Yeah,
See, because after you have experience with the celestial being,
yeah,
everything else will be so little.
that's right.
So your heart will not long for the little babies around. They all become your children. Right? So you are in this state when you are actually having a celestial being collide with you. Your heart chakra is opened already. Otherwise, you can't even merge with them.
Wow.
And your root is so powerful. In fact, your the Padalok people are anchoring to your root so that you can have this experience. So it's actually it's a good experience. I wish every human being can go through this because that gives liberation. You don't feel challenged at all. You feel like an aha, you feel that you're free, your body is free. You come, you go, I'm okay. That kind of a state because that experience, Devi can do that, Deva can do that.
There's so much, Neela, that the human body that we are capable of. We spend more time trying to figure out what is the newest upgrades on our iPhones or Google phones, and we look all the applications. Oh, look, I can change the mode, I can change the lighting. But if we spent that much energy and effort in our own self, we're super amazing people, aren't we?
Oh my God. The simple technique, I don't know, I think I can be open here in this platform. There's a technique called anchoring. Have you heard about it?
Yes.
every human being should experience their body, right? Get fully aroused and just listen to your body vibration. Oh my God. That is so mystical to actually see how your body can vibrate and pulsate and actually expand. And if you are a healer, you start feeling your aura will be 10 times more. So, and what I'm saying, at that point, you sit and meditate. Don't release, just close your eyes, observe your body, and connect with the divine light. Enough. You don't have to look outside, just look into the heart center, look at the diya light in your heart center. That's enough. That's more than enough. 10 minutes of this every day for 21 days, your life will transform. Your area and your house will become a temple by itself. You don't need to go outside to a temple. You are a temple already.
And this
Simple,
is
no?
and this is what you teach as well
We
too.
also teach this one. Yes, yes, yes. So we like it. This is what makes me very interesting because there's so much to learn about the body. There's so much point to activate in your body. There's so much to actually anchor. And what is mysticism? Mysticism is there right in your femur bone. All the mystical happenings are stored in your femur bone. Whatever you learned in so many years of travel, I mean, so many births of travel, everything is stored in your femur bone. One classic example from the Mahabharata, if you don't mind.
Yes.
Shakuni took his father's femur bone and made, the dais out of it, and he rolled and played in the Mahabharata. Remember when the gambling was going, when they got Draupadi challenged them because the dais was listening to him because his father's all power was stored in the femur bone, and he
Femur
made
in the leg.
femur
In
bone,
the
the leg bone, yeah. That bone is a pink color. That bone is a really long bone, right? So he made two dais out of it, and that actually listens to him. And he does all this chakra, all the mystical chakra. I'm not saying now you don't go dig and take the femur bone and do it, but Shakuni can do it because Shakuni's father used to meditate a lot. He was a very powerful guy, and because he was the king of Gandhar, right?
right.
Shakuni's father. If you know a little bit of Mahabharata, so the femur bone has got a lot of mystical energy.
This is the first time I'm hearing this. Wow.
Yeah, this comes in the Dravidian style of awakening. In the Dravidian style of awakening, where we have our Tirumular Tirumandiram, there are a lot of saints in the southern side. I come from that clan where we have a group of sages where they lived around Agastya Muni. You heard about Agastya?
I think I have. I think I
Yeah, we come in that clan where we treat our body. So my guru had made his body a medicine, and that's why we have a Mahasamadhi for him. So his samadhi is near my hometown where we have Mahasamadhi. That's how mostly people from our line does. When
So
we
those who
keep,
don't understand that, that's when a person knows when they're going to pass away. Correct?
yes, yes,
So they sort of self bury themselves and say, okay, it's time for me to go now.
yeah.
Got it.
And there is a particular way to leave the body, right?
Right.
You leave the body exactly the same time you're born.
Wow.
The same start, the same time you sit straight, upright, and you leave the body.
Unbelievable.
My guru had his Mahasamadhi exactly that way.
You know, Neela, I was watching some of the videos that you had sent to me, and a big change for you was also, your guru was very capable of healing because
Yeah.
now you are also able to heal. And when he did pass away, you were like, okay, I have to do this now,
Yes.
right? I can't just talk the talk. I have to walk the walk as well
Exactly.
too.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
how was that journey for you when you first started? Were you a little nervous because now you're taking the role of your guru?
Yeah.
So just like when you learn something new, there's new challenges,
Yeah.
nervousness. So how was that early journey healing for you when you were treating others?
Actually, I think I was one of his first students who really felt that he's going to leave soon. Because my guru went into Mount Virith for 13 years before you could leave the body. So
Okay.
he never spoke. And the only two person who spoke was his wife and me. So with me, because I'm a very like a child like with him. I'm like a child. So for me, like I'm very needy sometimes. I need to hear your voice. Whether you're talking or not, at least make noise. I'm like that. because I went to him when I was very young. I was 16 when I met him, so I had that bonding of. I was the only girl who stayed with him for 6 years. He never allowed women to stay,
Wow.
but
So you
I
must
think
have something special, Neela.
yeah, and he always says me, like he doesn't see me a woman. He always makes fun of it. What you should be born as a man by mistake. You're born as a woman. That's how, because I think I was very rebel-like, little bit
Yes.
offbeat rebel. I didn't have the body consciousness as a child, so he'll always say, "He'll come and give my dupatta." Then he put over me and say, "No, please remember, you are a woman. You need to sit like a woman, not like a boy." So
Yes.
like very early days, he was the one who pierced my nose. He said that no, we have to anchor the feminine energy more in her. We need to make her. So he always insists me only be in sari. So whenever I go conversations, why are you wearing all this? Just wear sari and come to me. That's the only thing he'll say. Because he wanted me to be embrace the femininity, right? And I was definitely very hard. I was a hardcore
So
for
do you
him.
think then this was your challenge this lifetime to embrace that feminine energy then,
I
or?
think I never felt my body. For me, like being the body was very belittling. I,
Yes, there
you
is
know,
that thought with a lot
for
of.
me, yeah. For me, I felt, I'm the soul. I'm that light. For me, that, even dividing and seeing you're a woman, you're a man, it's like, oh, really? You know?
Yeah.
But that is a beautiful light, no? So I always had that issue with me. Like, though I'm very motherly and everything, but I see myself just a light.
Wow.
That is my connectivity. I feel whenever, even when I'm with my clients and everybody, I only focus on their light. I'll see how the light is going up and down, and I'll really have a conversation based on that.
Oh
So I'm not
wow.
look.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you about that, but I want to go back to what I asked you before. So when you started your healing journey, once
Yeah,
you were initiated by your guru and he taught
yeah,
you everything,
yes,
how was that journey for you? Was it okay? I know what I'm doing. Was there like a learning curve for you where you
yeah.
were learning and helping, assisting?
Actually, my healing journey started full fledged when I was 21. He came, he set me a clinic. He told that you're going to take care of the Sotarka district of Pondicherry for Tamil Nadu. You're going to see clients. I'll come and see every week once. I'll stay with you. And he already initiated me that because he knew that I would not leave him and just come my hometown. Because I was like, I was very happy with my group. It was felt like, like very productive, was very happy. But my guru said, no, you need to go by yourself. You need to do that. Then I got married, and my marriage was a bit funny joke anyway. And he just told me, you need to go through that. You need to go through that. By the age of 28, you will leave everything and totally embrace this life. So I had a child and everything. And after I had a child, I went back to teaching again. I used to teach a lot of Ayurveda, a lot of healing, how to embrace breath work and everything. So that's how I lived in India. And I came to Canada. And when I came to Canada, it was very tough because, everything was new to me. The only thing which gave me food and butter was my astrology. So I used to see clients just to meet my ends. Yeah. And God's blessing, my marriage broke the first year. So like when I came here, my marriage broke. Then after that, I did several business and everything. But my son has got autism and my son has got physical health issues. So because of that, I couldn't really do anything much during that 5 to 6 years. Then again, I asked my guru, what should I do now? He just gonna keep going. So in 2011, I embraced 100% only healing. I said, no, I'm not going to do any other job. I'm not going to go open a shop or, go do all this mundane thing. I'm just going to do only my healing and I'm going to groom myself on that. So that's how my journey started. 2011, I started my clinic and I was traveling back and forth to India and here. So I went thought, okay, let me go settle in India itself because I have the family support and I had quite a bit of clientele there. So 2013 to 14, I was in India. 2015, I come back again because of my son's health issues. So when I came back here, I said, no, I will only eat from the money, whatever the Devi gives me from serving her. So I opened up my clinic and from there to here, I'm sitting in front of you. So in the middle, I had a lot of curves. But you know what? I should say my guru has really trained me well. So whenever I have a difficult situation, all I have to do is just sit and meditate. The answer will be caught in the meditation. So even today, though my guru is not there in his physical body, all I have to do is that sit, meditate. Answers will be received. Somebody will come and give me the answer. I just put in the recipe and the client is solved. Like whatever issue they're going through, it is the recipe given. So I am a more of I connect, I receive, I give. Finish. So my job is that. So because I'm very sensitive, I will be able to hear. Okay. Their deities will come and talk, or their ancestors will come and talk, or they will show me what really is happening. My guru will come and pitch in whenever he feels that I'm not able to do it, he will come and he'll do it through me. My students have felt it many times in taking class. It's like sometimes he who is taking the class and they have felt that, and like my mannerism changes when he comes with my body. So I think because I'm very sensitive, I can connect to that platform, and I have trained myself really well how to be there and here, how to be up and here. All this has come because of him only, because whenever I start a new journey, I just let him know, okay, I'm going to do this one, now it is yours. So no, very simple, it is not complicated for me. I just have to let him know. Because this is not my job, no. This is the divine's work.
Yes.
Whatever I'm doing, it's her work. I am just an instrument. So I never forget that. I always stay in the course. So I have groomed a lot. I've come a long way, right? From the age 16, now I'm 46. I've come a really long way. And I have become so daring to talk about Tantra for the last 15 years. It was not easy. When I started to talk of Tantra, I was much younger. Everybody thought that I'm calling them to sleep with me.
Yeah.
Initial. That's what it was. It was like to explain them. Nobody, that was not my reason, like I had to explain them. But somehow it was all about the lower chakras. So my guru told me in my dream, you have to shift totally into celibacy. He said, embrace celibacy totally. All these things will go away. So my celibacy is more than 15 years now. Celibate in the mind and the body. That's the difference. Being celibate in the body is easier because you're not stimulating. But how will you control your mind? You have to be very honest, no? You cannot think hanky panky with anybody. There is no stimulant. That is what celibacy means. Actual celibacy means in the traditional Dravidian style. In the early days, I used to have a lot of tough time because I was very young. My body was young, my mind was young. My guru will come in the dream and say, now that 6 months is cancelled because you had a thought. Start again, start again, start again. But it gave me great, immense training, right? He was not talking. He was still alive, but he was not talking. But he used to come to my dreams and tell me. He'll come. He literally, somebody will come and communicate with me. So he's a great teacher. I owe everything to him. He has so much of love for humanity. He will make like a stone into a divine thing.
Oh, really? He had
Oh
that
yeah.
special
Oh yeah.
ability.
He has built 12 temples in his lifetime. So he is very, he was to the core. He lived a very simple life. He lived a very, very simple life. Nobody believes his ashram. He doesn't even have a proper ashram because whatever he made, he gave away. Yeah. So
You said he did. His wife and he has one daughter. Did he have any children?
no, no, he has got 6 children. One passed away. He has got more five left.
Oh, okay.
Nobody is in this life.
And there's nobody in the same line of work that he does, eh?
Only his wife.
Ah, yeah,
That happens with many supernatural people.
yeah.
Their family will not be that supportive. I have seen many people like that.
Wow, wow. You know, with everything that you're sharing, Neela, and being on this path of celibacy, I know this other lady as well too, and she's a very powerful lady. And when she was young, all these thoughts, he's good looking man, this and that, you think about all this stuff. Then she was also initiated by her guru, but her guru was a monk, a Buddhist monk. So she has the ability to, she tells me, I've seen her many times, her hands are like x-rays, and you lie on her, and the moment she touches you, she knows exactly what's happening inside her body or your body. So it could be emotional, sickness, toxins, anything, everything. She just pulls it out, takes it out. And she told me that when she was initiated, her guru or her monk had mentioned that you have to be celibate and you have to be a vegetarian. Those are the two
Mhm.
things that you have to do for you to keep your special power. So
Mm.
is that for you as well too? Are you a vegetarian?
I'm vegetarian, yes, but I don't insist others to be vegetarian. It's their choice.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
but sometimes when I do prayers in the forest, I worship the forest too. It's called Vana Durga. I worship the forest deity. That time, sometimes the food which is they ask, they
Yeah.
literally ask, they want some non-vegetarian food to be served. When we serve that as prasad, I
The
take a little bit.
forest asks?
Yes, 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 yes,
Really?
yes, yes, yes. We have seen that they come on somebody and they talk. I have seen that. They'll
Wow.
come and ask, I want this food, this thing. I want you to make and I want you to cook. I want you to come and do. This all we have heard. It's all there.
So
In
trees are
nature,
not
it's all there.
vegetarians then, are they?
Oh, it's not literally trees, right? Because we are just seeing trees as trees. I see a tree as a colonization of life, right? Because every tree is connected.
That's right.
No tree is not connected. Huh? It's not like us. All the trees in this area are connected. They have a great communication going on. The offering of the non-vegetarian food is not for us. It's actually for some other energy, right? We are making peace. It's like a peacemaking,
Got it.
right? So when we are especially, see, I'm embracing tantra.
Yes.
So there are so many vibrations in this tantric line. So in that we also have this tamasic line vibration.
Yes.
Yeah. So I have no right to demean them. They are beautiful. Rajasic, tamasic, sattvic, all beautiful, right? So for me, the tamasic energy should be made peace because we are trying to maneuver something, especially when we go. I have a lot of people calling me to come do puja for the construction and etc. because they be having some obstruction in that and they're not able to complete the job. Then we come inside, we see some energy imbalance, and some spirits are sitting, we
Yeah.
never know. So I when I start to communicate with them, I literally make them happy.
Mm.
I ask them, what do you want? Okay, if I can do, I will do it for them.
Got it.
Right? So in that way, I have done offerings, non-vegetarian offerings. I have done, and I don't think because it is that soul or that guardian angel or that Bhairava had come and asked me. Yeah, so it is my duty. If I tell sometimes, I don't. I'm allergic to alcohol, so I don't touch alcohol. I tell them, you see, I'm not capable of doing it. I will ask my student to pour it, or I will not take a drop of it. I'll do something. I have done it, and that problem has solved. So I am not biased. I am vegetarian. Doesn't mean I want the world to be vegetarian.
That's right.
It is my choice.
That's right.
Yeah, and when it is served to God and the God is looking at me to eat, I will take a morsel of it and put it into my mouth because it is prasad.
That's right.
Right? So I have come out of this judgment and all. When I was young, I had judgment. When
Right.
I was like below 30, I was advocating for be vegetarian and all. But now I say, no, fine, you want to eat, please eat well, eat
Yes.
sensible. Yeah, I'll tell only one rule from all my students now. If you are a petite figure, don't eat big animal. Yeah, eat the animal which is smaller than you. At least evolution. At least follow the evolution. So I am not. I don't stay put rules to my students.
Yeah.
But there are some fasting rules for sexuality, and that time vegetarianism is post.
I
So
see.
I pick and choose. Sometimes I tell them we eat only once a day. I like that. Only in some time to just to correct their energies. But I'm not a great advocate because there's a lot of deities which are all non-vegetarian. Yeah,
It's true.
they are also doing some good to this world.
Yes.
So I feel that our all the energies should be embraced. If you want to be successful as a tantric, you
Yes.
cannot say no, no. I only see the sattvic gods. Then what are you going to? How are you going to make peace with the tamasic gods?
That's right.
How are you going to deal with the rajasic? So your body has got tamasic energy. Whether you eat vegetarian also, you have tamasic thoughts, right? So for me, I ask them, okay, when people come and advocate about vegetarianism, I ask them, okay, fine, today now tell me honestly, it's only your wife you always think about, or you think of any random girl? He said, no, no, sometimes I think about this girl. I said, no, finished. Then why are you vegetarian? Why are you faking us? First you go correct your mind.
Yes.
Simple thing, you are talking about no being only with one person. At least show it in your mind. Can a mind be with one person? Never. It is not possible. So for me, I don't believe in one man, one woman because your mind can never do that. Yeah. So we had to be honest. So for me, I say Hinduism embraced polygamy not because they want to sleep around, because they understood the mind. Yeah, they understood the mind can never be with one person only. Sometimes desires will come, crush will come. We accept, but our morality brings back to one person. So there is nothing called virginity here. There is only called flowing here. Yeah, and you have to be honest. I tell many people come to me, they say no, they want to go for swinging party. I say no, darling, you can go for any party, but you have to be having the courage to say that I am a swinger. I am this. They should have the courage to tell the world that. And you don't want to say that and you want to be a nice sadhu sannyas outside and do all the thing, hanky panky thing behind. That is wrong. That is more tamasic in energy. Even if you're a vegetarian, even if you're so pure, doing this double nature, it is more tamasic than anything else. So after knowing all this thing, I don't even promote being vegetarian. I said, no, you want to eat, you eat. you know I made it very simple. So in my school there is no condition. The only one condition is that if they are a polygamy, they have to be open about it. They have to say, yes, I'm a polygamist with pride, not with shame. Right? You have to own whatever we are.
You to embrace everything. You know, one in, being Hindu myself as well too. You know, when we were much younger, we would when my dad and mom came here in the early 70s, they would eat beef, McDonald's, Big Macs, and all that. But then as they started on their healing and becoming religious, we stopped eating beef.
Yeah,
But it's a still a big thing in India or being a Hindu that we're not supposed to be
definitely.
eating beef because the cow gives a milk and the cow is very sacred. But then at the same time, Neela, I just read the stats the other day. India is the second largest export
Yes,
of beef to the world.
yes, 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 yes.
So how do you then I remember Satguru was saying that, once upon a time in India, the cow was the only source of milk. So that's
Yeah,
why it was revered as one who that you don't do anything. If you go to India, you see the cows just walking on the streets.
yeah.
So just to hear from your end, is there truth to all that that the cow is sacred and that we shouldn't be eating beef, or we should, or is it okay? I don't know.
See, yes,
I don't
India.
eat beef, just to let you know.
Yeah,
I don't eat it, but
yeah, neither I, because I belong to the clan. In this birth I belong to the clan of Krishna,
yes,
so we worship the cows.
yes.
Yeah, we have a big cow farm back home, right? So whenever I go, the first thing after I land, go my home. Next day morning, early morning, I'm there in the cow shed only. First to go greet and meet them, talk to them because they have got so good energy and they literally communicate with you. It's like a child complaining, ma, this. So it's very nice, and I feel that's what makes me keep going with my journey, talking to these animals. Not animals, mothers, cows, dogs. I'm very connected to the animal kingdom. I feel they are more sincere than the human kingdom. So, for me personally, I really enjoy. Yes, we are the second largest exporters. We should always understand that after Hinduism in India, we had other Mughals who came in. We have Islam, we have Christianity. We were invaded by them, and so all that. So that influence is there. When we embraced convent education, when we embraced the British rule, when we embraced all the railways given to them, we also embraced eating beef and exporting beef. Right. So this is the downfall of it. Right. But I think we have no right to talk about why our humanity did that time. We have no right, because that time the humanity who did were our forefathers. No, it is like cursing our own humanity. What is the point, right? Right now, I don't know. Everybody sees AI as a blessing. Just imagine after 10 years, what will be the connectivity of humanity,
That's right.
right? Same way, well, all this came. It is same way how, like, now we say no, like, and I myself say no, put digital timing, don't expose to your children too much to computers, watch, to put parental guiding, everything I'm telling. But 10 years back, this was not the situation, right? So it is, there is a downfall for everything. So that is how, as we embraced all these things, Islam is really big in Kerala.
Yes.
Kerala has embraced Islam a lot, and their beef eating is very common, and exporting of beef is more common in that area. So you know what, we are certain, that is politics, right? I don't even get into the political games, because it is not in my control. Yeah, Sadhguruji making a comment makes a difference in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I really wish big gurus should voice out to talk about it, do something about it. But in our cow shed back home, we don't allow the cows to be slaughtered, and we bury them. We do a ritual to burying them, because I think any human being or any being living with us should be given respect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I also feel that big animals our body can't digest. I feel our body can't digest, because it's too huge to us. Whether the enzyme can really digest your, but red meat takes 7 days to digest, right? And vegetarian digests in another 45 minutes. So it makes a difference. So I'll ask them if you are. But I have also seen great shamans here in the West, who eat only non-vegetarian, who eat only, live only on the all the thing, but they can literally evoke a lot of energy, and they have transcended into light. So I think spirituality and this is now coming together. Being greedy, yeah, if you're eating to live your life, you have nothing else to eat, and eating this, it's okay. But if you're eating because of greed, and like all the people who are exporting are making money out of it, right? So it is entirely different mind game. So that karma they will pay. We don't have to talk about it. They will definitely pay their karma. Not maybe not in this birth, in some birth they will pay. So for me, I don't talk too much about it, because I relate. I don't know in which birth I did anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I would have murdered somebody. I would have been a prostitute. I would have been a. I was a devadasi. In fact, and from that birth only I got my tantra knowledge in this birth. So so I embrace that. So when I say like, I learned a lot of how to harness the energy, not from this birth, because most of my life in this birth I'm a celibate. So where did this knowledge come from? How did I have the knowing? It's from my previous births. So then when I went to deep inside, I was a devadasi. So after that, all my life I've only been single. I would have a child or no child.
Those who don't understand what Devadasi is, can you explain that?
Devadasi are the people who marry the god and serve the human, and teach them Kama Sutra and how to anchor the energy, and teach them how to take care of the body. Yeah, so they were, like, you can call sex workers. Yeah, but and whoever came to them were Mahadevas. Yeah, Mahadeva means it's Shiva himself.
That's right.
So every man who came inside was Shiva himself. So the men loses their virginity first to a Devadasi in those days. Yeah. So if you want to know more about it, you should see Hiramandi.
Oh, the movie. The movie, right? You're talking about the series.
Yeah, Hiramandi series. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
that was
Devadasi. It's a latest form of Devadasi, but for the Mughals.
for the Moguls. Wow.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You talk about uh, healing, and sometime back you also had mentioned about you're able to connect with ancestral
Yes.
families as well too. So when people come and see you and connect with you and say, "Hey, Neela, I don't know what's going on. There's something wrong with our family tree. Blah blah blah." Do you then connect with the ancestrals? Do they come to you directly? Do you meditate and find out? Does your guru come and sort of provide you the information? Can you
Mhm.
explain that process?
Usually, when people book an appointment with me to come and see me, I do consultation
Yeah.
over the phone or to the Zoom or in person. Anything is fine. And there is somebody talking to me,
Oh,
telling me what's happening. So I literally see. divine space, we can see and I can hear. I hear, I start taking notes, I keep talking to them, verify it, I'll make a notes and everything, I derive and make a plan. So if there is something really difficult, if if the deities are very angry, if the ancestors are very angry, or if the deities are demanding too much, then I ask them time to the client. I say, no, give me 2 days time, I'll come back to you. Why? Because I want to go really sit and meditate and actually find out how I can make peace with them. Because for me, anybody who comes and asks me, they're not just asking me. I'm just a portal energy to the universe. They're just connecting to the portal. So I have to be in such surrender.
Right.
Yeah. When there is no messages not coming, I sit down, I connect, I talk to them, then I come right down and then I give them a call, I'll explain them, make a plan. So usually, when it's very little difficult cases, I make a plan for 6 months. Yeah, I say, okay, we're not going to overload. We're going to go step by step,
Yeah.
step by step. They move the coin step by step. Then, once everything is solved, I'm handing to them and say them now for lifetime, do this, and if possible, come attend my workshop, learn the technique, and be happy with your life. Yeah, there are two service, right? We teach them and we also help them to live their life better. Both types.
Right. So not to be dependent on you either, right?
Yes, I don't want anybody to be dependent on me. Yes, because the energy is residing in you. You have to
That's right.
know in which part how to use the energy. That's all, no?
Do you also, I don't know if anybody's asked you, do you also do matchmaking as well too with people like singles?
I don't attend weddings. My in my guru's parambara, we don't attend weddings. Yeah, yeah, we don't go to that. We don't go stand in the fire and take the be a part of your
Yeah.
fire rituals because marriage is karma. Yeah, two people are coming together to make babies and create karma and burn karma.
Mm.
And you're calling me to witness it.
Right.
I'm a karma yogi myself, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
I don't go for weddings. I especially during that
The ceremony. Yeah.
the ceremony time. I've never attended a wedding up to 2001.
Mm.
I only go sometime after wedding all is over. I'll just go give the cover and come.
Right.
I
Right.
refrain myself too much, and I don't believe in matchmaking. But do people come ask me? They ask me, no, ma, I want to marry this person, that person. So I tell them in based on their chakra, their energy level. Sometimes their energy itself will be sucking. Their energy, their fate will be not to have a very happy married life. So I put it very frankly, Baba, you marry with a 50-50. Yeah, you marry as a companion. Don't marry as my everything life, my wife, my guide. Don't go too much into it. Just marry because you need a companion. Have a different mindset up.
Yeah.
And there are some parigaras that they say when people have no good marriage or
Yes.
having 2 to 3 failures in marriage. I tell them not to marry in a ritualistic way. I offbeat totally. We forgo the total ritual and I just tell them to just live together, have a paper marriage done and finish.
Now, let's talk about your school. Nila's a mystic school. Uh, is it just for Indian people, or do you have a lot of different nationality of people coming to you? If you can start off there.
Yeah, I have. I mean, like, I'm living mostly in the west. To the east, I only go like every 2 months. I'm there for a month. So it's not that I'm only focusing on the eastern side.
Right.
I here our clientels are mixed culture. It's diversified. I have a lot of white people coming, and I have a lot of Guyanese, Trinidad people.
Got
And, I also have a lot of clients from the Chinese heritage.
it.
A lot of people come, so it's like it's and so far I have not done any advertisement. I'm very simple. I try to keep my media attention very simple, and it's only word of mouth. One client came, got better, went and told, and another client came. So that's how people start to come. So it's open to everybody. Everybody can come. There is like because I'm only hearing to their guides, right?
Right.
So the recipe also will be given according to them only.
I see.
I wouldn't tell a Christian people to go to Hindu temple and do the ritual.
Oh,
Never.
okay, got it, got it. So if somebody is of a different faith, you will give the guidance based on their
Yes.
religion, their belief
Yes.
system.
Exactly. Because I'm just a portal.
Yes.
The universe knows everything. I'm just listening, hearing, giving you the recipe. That's it.
Mm.
And in fact, I'm so blessed. We have a lot of atheists who come to me too.
You have a lot of what?
Atheists, people who
Really?
don't believe there is God. Very, very simple because I'm very good in my hands.
Oh.
Yeah, I can activate the energy with my hands. I give really good healing sessions. I connect to different portals of energy. I do because when I feel that they're not going to do all these things, I think, okay, book a session, come to me, let's see what's happening. So entirely different offbeat too. So for me, like you're human, I can help you, no problem. So I try to be a little offbeat. I have learned to accommodate everybody. I have a lot of atheists who come to me.
So Neela, you have it's an open door policy. All are welcome. Healing is provided. You are the
Yes,
portal to the universe. What messages you get, you give. So when somebody comes and sees you for the first time or the consultation, is it you and them sitting together and saying, okay, how can I help you? Do you like decide? I'm just looking at all the different services that you have, right? From
yeah,
regression, crystal healing, energy
yeah.
work, Reiki, spirit guide. How do you know what is best? Is it based on what the guides tell you?
The
What?
guides will tell me. The guides will tell me. I'll keep it very simple. I'll ask them what should be done, and they tell me. I'll write it down. I'll tell them this is what we're going to do, and I'll obey to it.
Okay.
I will not do. I will not question if and but. They have given. I will do it. Finished.
And the services that you provide, it helps people at a physical level, mental, emotional, sexual, psychological. It helps in people in all areas. Is that correct?
Yes,
The work that you
absolutely. Whatever they have come to me for. Some people come to me because they are not able to anchor a good job.
yes.
They're not able to get a good job and they're having a lot of trouble, like paying their loans and everything. So I help them with that too. How to anchor the energy and facilitate them in the world.
It's
So
all
I'll guide, yeah.
frequencies, right, Neela? It's all frequencies, isn't it?
If
Frequencies.
it is just frequency, it is just frequency and vibration. Sometimes they feel stuck. They feel that nothing is happening,
Yeah,
and a lot of parents, especially after COVID, they're saying that my son is too much into drinking and drugs and etc. So they come and ask me. So I get the date of birth because those children don't come see me.
that's right.
So I just say no. Okay, send me the date of birth time and give me the photo. Then I will see. I will write what they have to do. Certain things I'll tell them. They have to go through it. Certain things they have to go through it. So I give dates. Okay, now contact me after so many months. And till then, I will keep the photo in my altar and I will pray for the child so that the child doesn't leave the body or that something that adverse doesn't happen to them. But I won't be sometimes we won't be able to give them instant results. Why? Because that karma need to be addressed. Yeah, I can hold space and I can tell, okay, Baba, let's all hold space. Let's make the person go through it.
Right.
Let them go through it because, I feel youngsters sometimes when they go through hardship when they were young, after 30, they're way better.
Oh, yeah.
And especially with this drugs and alcohol, I think we need to be very open minded to address them and to guide them, and make them come out of it. There are a lot of herbs available. There's a lot of herbs available. Healing session will help. It's all about balancing the emotions and the energy only. So, we do a lot of help in this area too. I focus a lot in rehab.
You know what? In our community, I'm Hindu Punjabi, so especially in you're Tamil, not you're Tam.
I'm a Tamilian, yeah,
Yeah.
Tamil.
So, especially in the Punjabi community, let it be in the Hindu Punjabi community or even in the Sikh
Yeah.
Punjabi community, there's this alcohol. It's so much, right? You listen to the songs when we go to weddings. It's all about I'm gonna drink, you gonna drink, we're all gonna. It's just about drinking, 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 and especially a lot of the men in our Hindu and Sikh
Hmm.
Punjabi communities, alcohol is a big thing.
Very big
And
thing,
the
yes.
reason why I bring this up is the word alcohol was actually used to be called spirits. And
Hmm.
spirits, when you drink it, your energy levels go down and the spirits come to you now because you're at a weaker vibration frequency.
Definitely, yeah.
Do you sense that when people who come to you that are they're at a lower energy because of the drinking because they numb themselves, don't they?
They numb themselves and they have a lot of attachment. They become portal for other souls to breed on them.
Yes.
That's actually more dangerous, actually. Yeah, and children just do it now. Alcohol is even better. How about the drugs?
Yeah.
The street drugs, man. It hurt as a mother. It hurts me a lot to see children go through that. And and I have a very nice way of connecting this. We can see that we can resonate with it. If my forefather was into a drinking habit, it's there in the DNA.
Yes.
It comes to my grandfather,
Yes.
then it comes to my father, then
Yes.
it comes to my husband or my son, whatever, right? It comes down. And this lineage, now this child, it has an imprint on the DNA.
Yes.
So you think what quality of DNA will be having the passing down? What quality are you passing down to the next generation?
It's not a good quality.
Yeah, and that's why, sorry, I don't want to make any comments in my suggestion. That is why the quality of the sperm is not that much. That is why the quality of the ovaries is not that much,
Oh, it's
because
true.
we have the imprint in the DNA. Yeah, this is called ancestral curse.
I see. But then
Yeah,
these ancestral curses, like
yeah,
I know, just to give you an example, I don't drink. I've
yeah,
tasted everything just to taste. I've tasted
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
My dad is not an alcoholic, whereas my grandfather, he was.
yeah.
And but when he was growing up, he never was. But then there
Okay.
was family feud, anger,
Yeah,
sadness, broken of heart, and then like most men, they're like, okay, what do I do? All right, let's start drinking.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's where the blueprint started.
Conflict. So, in fact, you are much better because you didn't drink, your father didn't drink.
That's right.
So you have some portion of guru-ness in you,
Yeah.
so that it's helping you to help others now, right? So you become the remedy for your whatever your grandfather has done. But you took in charge, no, Banu. You took in charge. You stood like a warrior.
Yeah.
You're standing like a warrior, saying that I'm going to heal all my ancestors before me. This is called ancestral healing. This is how Kula Devatas developed. This is how the Kul Devata came. What is a Kul Devata? A Kul Devata is nothing but your forefather. Whoever in your family line decided I will become the like what is the guardian angel
Yeah.
for my clan to develop, and he stood and he went and merged with the Kula Devata present in your hometown. Yeah, so it is your forefather, seventh generation. Usually the seventh generation they are there till somebody comes and relieves them,
That's
for them to go either take birth or go merge with the light. It is there in our ancestors. We have this story. That is why no, we say, I always say no, at least find out who is your Kul Devata. At least find out. And if you don't know who is your Kul Devata, start worshipping five elements.
And let's get into that as well too, because I know one of your meditations that I
Yeah,
attended about a week ago.
yeah.
You talk about and it was so interesting, and I started to do it myself, which was I'll go to Mississauga Lakeshore. Like I went this morning, and I jump into the water, just natural, and I go,
Wow.
water, how are you doing today?
Oh
Thank
yes.
you, water. I never used to say any of that. So I remember listening to one of your meditations. You should say thank you. Water, how are you doing today? So can
Yeah.
we talk about the five elements and the importance of that?
Oh my God. Five elements is everything. See, I'll always say, right? The one thing which is always there is the five elements. How many ever times I took birth, I lost all my memory, but the five elements is always there, right? So that's one constant thing in this universe is the five elements. So now, which is God? For me, this five elements is God. Yeah, Nama Shivaya. It's the five elements, right? Nama Shivaya is nothing but the five elements. So for me, like I am a, not a social person personally. You will not see me in a social gathering. That's not me, and I love to be alone because I am so much with companion with my five elements. I can talk to the tree, I can talk to the plant, I can talk to the grass. Yeah, and the more we start talking to them, the more they respond to you. Yeah, and the more they respond to us, the more our portal opens up to connect to the deities and devas and devis and celestial beings. Yeah, because they are more connected to the five elements. Yeah. So very young, I think every child, when they will see the wind blowing, they will say, "Aha!" Every child will do it. We got conditioned and we forgot about it.
Yes.
Yeah, even today, when we have a nice wind blown in, especially in Toronto,
Yeah.
4 p.m., 5 p.m., when you go for a walk, aha, what a beautiful wind, right?
Yeah.
See, I will say, I'm so blessed to be in such a place. There's a lot of pockets of, park, which is like a forest. Yeah, we are all so blessed. We are getting this, insight of them. And there are every forest, every park here in Toronto. I've been to almost everywhere, near Brampton, Toronto, everywhere. There is always a guardian angel in the forest.
Really?
100% is there. I have seen so many times.
So these guardian angels that are at
Yeah,
every forest or
yeah, yeah,
park,
yeah.
how do they look like? This the forest guardian? Is it just a spirit? Is it a tree who watches over everything? Is it?
The tree, or sometimes just a spirit, just a light energy. I have seen forms. I have seen big forms, like a 17 feet, 18 feet forms. I have seen. It's like an astral body. Yeah, and they are so good. All we have to do is that, say hello. How are you? I'm good. How are you doing? How is everything? I mean, like, initially they won't talk to you because they are all, they want to keep you away. But every time you go, start paying attention to them. They are great guardian angels. They'll tell you the stories about how they came there. Yeah, some people, some one guardian angel told me she was almost 2,000 years old. Yeah, and she's not going to take birth again. She's here helping people out near Thompson Park in Scarborough. Right? So they're like souls, a lot of souls are there helping the humanity to anchor energy. Yeah, we don't know that there is a whole lot of world there. Yeah, that's why always in my prayers I'll say, no, I thank all the beings with the body, without the body. Yeah, so all are here only. And I don't see them as, like as a ghost, nothing. They are nice people. Yeah, they have some sorrow as how we have some sorrow. They
Yeah.
have some complaints as we have some complaints. What is the problem? Talk to them. If you can help them. If not, there are some kriyas what we can do to give them peace. I also do that as a seva. I do that. So I always, I take payment from human beings who come and see me,
Yeah.
and for the beings without the body, I do free seva. Yeah, if somebody comes and asks me, Nila, I need help, I will help.
Yeah.
I'll say, okay, fine. Even if I'm not able to help, I will talk to my guardian angels and everybody. I'll tell them, this one person is here. I need to do something for that person. Let me know what I can do. And they will tell me, okay, now you cannot really do anything. There are some pockets of water stream in Toronto where we can go leave these kind of souls and tell, no, okay, Baba, till your time comes to take birth, you be here. And they stay there, they be there. Because we have done with love and compassion. Yeah. So I think, we should rewire ourselves how we look at them.
See, I think we as humans, we're going through this evolution. We're living in such a time now where people want answers, Neela. People,
Mm,
they're stuck. They don't want the old answers. They're looking for new opportunities, new ways of learning and growth. And those who are not ready to expand and grow, they pass away, they die. Those who
yeah,
are ready to learn and grow and open up their mind, these are the people who are going
exactly.
to embrace more positive
Definitely.
energy, love, and excitement, right?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I think, especially after COVID, there's a lot of awakening happening in the world.
Oh,
A lot
yes.
of people are awakening. A lot of people are embracing living natural, and a lot of people are loving to be in the journey of awakening. I met a lot of people after COVID, especially, they had their chakras opening up and moving up, and we help a lot of them. I think the Tantra level one, what we teach, it's for everybody because, it helps you to stabilize your body and live a good life in the world. Because, somewhere money is needed.
Sorry, say the last part where?
Somewhere money is needed to live in this world.
Yes,
Currency, right?
that's right.
Currency, right? That means, like, I see it this way, money is nothing but a format for you to live your life comfortable in this being. Yeah. And for me, I also see one more thing, living comfortable is my birthright.
Yes,
God never told me to suffer.
So then,
God told
where do you then, like, some people say, well, the reason why you're this way, you have so many bills and mortgages is because of your past karma. So when you say it's our birthright, one side,
yeah,
okay, birthright, and then the other side is maybe it's just karma. Is it? Is it both?
karma is a good thing. Please don't see karma very bad. Yeah, because there's a lot of good karma and bad karma. Yeah. So being comfortable is not being greedy. See, you are a family of two people. You have two child. Living in a four-bedroom house makes sense. One for the guest room, two for the children, one for you and your wife. Right? When your wife and you fight, you can go sleep on one more room, escapism room too. Right? So this is basic life. Right? So you are not greedy. So if you want to have a Porsche car, where you can have a Toyota Sienna, that is makes sense, right? So you have a format in your head. So don't become greedy. Being greedy is different from being comfortable. Being comfortable is like living a life, and when God says that you want to downsize, you should be able to flexible to downsize yourself. So be comfortable. Even in an apartment, we can be comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that. So being comfortable is, it's birthright. Being greedy, you have to do more karma accordingly. I always say, right, you can earn anything, you can make money anyway. Be ready for the package. Yeah, you want to open up a resort, be ready for the package. Yes, you have a good intention that you want to open up a healing resort, but again, you have a package attached to it. You think it's coming free. So there is karma to anything and everything, right? So that is why many great saints, many great avadutas are not even noticed these days, because they don't want to anchor anything, because they don't want good karma and bad karma. They just want to finish and go,
Right.
right? So there are so many sectors to it. The karma is a good thing only. Don't always see karma bad.
Right.
See, even if you have good karma, you have to give away the good karma in this lifetime, and then only you can transcend into light.
Yes.
Yeah. So I always had a very neutral way of seeing karma, right? Once I met a person, says, I saw you in my last birth, you were my partner, I come here because I want to live with you. I said, no, very nice, but unfortunately, I have no doors for past karmas. That's my attitude, because I understood if you are one of the last souls, you'll meet a lot of people from your past life.
Right.
So I would have taken at least 1,000 births. How many people I would have slept with?
That's right.
Right? If all of them come in this but say, no, I have some days with you, I have some
Yeah.
days with you, I'll become a trash can.
That's right.
Right? So I had a new way of thinking. I told Baba, very nice, beautiful. You have come here because you say you're coming here from the past. I don't see the same thing when I see it twice. Already I have seen you, I have been with you, so that is finished. So I'm closing the doors. So it's all how I connect. We have to make peace with it, right? I cannot be so grumbling, oh my god, everybody is coming and asking for me, they're looking at me like a honeybee. No, it is all how you are wiring to it, how you connect with it, and which platform are you looking at it. So for this you need a better understanding. So everything has got a beautiful platform to see. It's all how we see. Change your glasses and see the world better. So I think that is what I always said. Whenever I was in a difficult time, of late, every 6 months I have a difficult time. Either through some clients or somebody, I'll just step back. Okay, fine, time to rest up. I'm going to rest up, because when I'm resting up, my guardian angels are working, because I'm resting up. So the situation solves better. So it's like, like take this easy. Any difficult time, the time to learn and embrace. That's it.
Um, with everything that you sort of shared, very insightful. We talked a little bit about Tantra. We talked about when people come and see you, Neela. The how you're going to support them. You get guidance from your guides, and I know in one of the um, Zoom calls that I was listening into, somebody has asked about, and it's a very big one, and I didn't realize that it's in many communities about black magic.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And a lot of people, doesn't matter, you could be Trinidadian, Jamaican, Chinese, Indian, Mongolian, Christian. This black magic exists everywhere.
Yeah.
And you said something very interesting, and you said that black magic will only come to those who are of low energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that still true? Like, could somebody be at a high energy but still get black magic?
No, if you are in a high energy, the black magic is done. Okay, somebody has done, A person has done black magic. A B person is really doing everyday meditation and keeping a very high vibration, high frequency, neutral eyesight. Neutral eyesight means seeing everything as equal. He is there. This black magic will definitely go to the footsteps, right? But this person will feel the black magic and send it back. So because
Are you getting a lot of people, Neela, who are coming to you like, oh, somebody put black magic on me, kala jadoo, and
yeah, yeah, yeah,
do you
lots of people. But like I have a different way of seeing, because if somebody is doing constantly black magic on you, on a person,
yeah,
they're doing constantly black magic on the a person. First, we have to go see that a person's karma bundle. Yeah. So if that a person has done something, and this kala jadoo is an instrument for this a person to refine himself, so now is it really kala jadoo? Is it really black magic? Right? So we have to see two ways too. Yes, there is a black magic. Yes, a person also has done something in the past or in this life or the previous life. So this has become an instrument for him to reform himself. So we have to do two-way job. So I give few things for this person to reform himself or herself and also remove this black magic. So I ask him 50%, 50% will you work with me, 50% I'll work with you. 50% you do the job, 50% I'll do the job. Let's solve it. I'll be very honest. I'll put it out very honest. So why did you do this to that person? Yeah. So that is also there. No. If A person has done something wrong to some B person,
right,
and the C person has done a black magic to the A person for the same cause, now tell me what they should do. So the A person should change. The A person should transform. If the A person doesn't transform, then what is the point as helping to clear the black magic? He is still going to incur this karma again, and somebody, the D person, again come and do black magic for him because he has not learned. You can also see this way, no?
right.
Yeah. So I think it is a very complicated. It's very complicated
No,
to
there's a lot
see
of
this.
complications. And then going
Yeah.
back to your
Yeah.
mystic school, when people like, do you provide different courses, Neela?
Mm-hmm.
Do you start like in September? Is it
Yeah.
ongoing classes online? Do we come and see
Yeah.
you? Can you talk about a little bit of that?
Yes. The level one I teach in Toronto two times. The level one. It's a 3 to 4 days class. And we have in that we teach you how to take care of your lower chakras and how to take care of your physical body and how to take care of the emotional body and how to take care of your having this nazar, all these kind of
Evil Eye, yeah.
yes, yeah. And once they have done this and once they show me they're practicing it, then I choose and I let them know you're ready for the level 2. So level 2 is out of my choice. If they're not practicing it, I'm not going to give them level 2. So the minimum they have to practice for 3 months, right? So once they learn the level 2, it is like handpicked. So most probably yearly once only I teach in Toronto because people don't want to put effort on themselves and I don't want to force them to because if they're not ready, there's no point forcing them. Level 2 takes care of the upper top 3 chakras. That is like sitting on a generator, energy generator. Your body starts generating energy. That is when you beat all the black magic. There is no black magic will happen to you. You become the converter of all energy into positivity according to you. So there's a lot of work to be done on yourself, right? So level 2 has got great commitment because now you are going to become an energy generator and you learn a technique how to heal others. Yeah, we also teach them how to heal others, how to bless them, how to send energy to them. We teach them that. So level 2 is that. Level 3 is only maybe one or two people qualify for that because that they have to go into conservation mode. They cannot ejaculate. They cannot. They have to embrace celibacy. Yeah, so that is a 6 years program.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a 6 years program where you are doing a kriya to convert your body into medicine. This is one stream of doing. I also teach them Vibhuti Pata, a a manifestation technique.
I was
It
just
is
going to
not.
ask you, do you provide manifestation? Like,
Yes,
oh,
it's called Vibhuti Pata. It comes after sadhana in the Patanjali Sutras. Have you heard about Patanjali Sutra?
yes.
So in that Vibhuti Pata comes as after Patanjali Sutra, in after sadhana, and Vibhuti Pata in our Dravidian way it is nothing but to anchor your siddhis, anchor your mystical particles, right? So you are. I don't want to stoop down saying that no, you're learning Vibhuti Pata for you to get a car.
Right.
Yeah, I will see that is so belittling it, I said many people ask me, I want to become a rich guy. So I ask them, okay, you want to become a rich guy, super, right? But what do you want to do with it?
Yeah.
If you have a plan, that what do you want to do with it, and that plan makes sense with me, I will guide him to get that plan because I teach Tantra for business.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Good, good,
it is
good,
there.
good.
Tantra for business is there. It's a very custom-made program for each person. So I discuss with them, I sit with them, I ask them plan, I start planning them. But I have to make sense. It has to make sense to me. If you want to become too greedy, you cannot get greedy with me. Not Nila will not do that.
You will know it. You will feel it.
I will 100% know it. I'll right away blacklist them.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
but that is very interesting. Tantra for business, I have a lot of people doing that with me. They sit with me for guidance. I sit with them, I talk with them, I tell them how to keep your thoughts, how to manifest it, how to nullify it, how to claim it. So that is a very interesting class. It's a very interesting, very straightforward. Sometimes even to manifest, I say the no ejaculation now. Now just zip your mouth, zip your pants, and just sit quietly, and till you manifest that, you have to be abstaining yourself. So there's so many rules in that, but it's very interesting, very interesting. But it's a very good learning though. So Vibhuti Pata is a very good technique. It is one of the ancient technique how to manifest. That is in a siddhi way. You go a little bit offbeat. You manifest. It's a platform for you to connect to other vibrations, other frequency, higher frequency. So Vibhuti Pata is one course. Anchoring is my lovely darling course. I really like it. Anchoring is how to activate the energy points in your body and to amplify the energy. Immediately you'll feel the energy has raised in your body. So while doing that, your kundalini can move above fast. And
Are
same for
these courses available like every couple of months, or is it just?
Vibhuti Pata yearly once,
Yeah.
anchoring yearly once
Oh,
in Toronto, and it is taught online.
it's online. Okay.
Yeah, because I because like I prefer having all the students sitting with me,
Yes.
around 40, 50 students, and we can do a very good. Everybody has felt the energy immediately. So when they're sitting online, they will feel the energy because it is their body which is generating them. It is
But then
not
you are the
your
harness because you're the
yeah.
super
Teaching them.
generator.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, but Vibhuti Pata is a very interesting course. And now I did it anchoring also. Like everybody likes it, everybody enjoys it, and it was a request from the students because I didn't teach Vibhuti Pata for a very long time. I said them because a lot of misuse of energy was happening. Then I had to go back and rewire the technique that nobody misuses my technique. Yeah, I'm very particular about that, because many techniques are misused, especially in Tantra. So, in the Tantra, what we teach, we have made sure nobody can misuse that energy. So, because I felt that was very important, like being in this nowadays energy, age and year, you all have to make sure that nobody misuses the energy. So I think, and we also have one more course called Goddess Workshop, where
Goddess?
the goddess, where we train a woman to harness her energy and how to embrace her sexuality and how to feel the woman in her totally. So that our workshop also is there. It's a weekend workshop. So we do a lot of ongoing workshops. We do a lot of online programs. Every year, two times, 10 days, I do online meditation during Navaratri one meditation and during the Jupiter transit.
That's in like Jupiter
It
is
just finished.
just in May, June, right?
Yeah, yeah. We did this. We did 16 days for that.
Oh, wow.
We did 16 days, and during Navaratri, every day there's meditation.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, online meditation is every
You
day
can
is there.
probably definitely feel the energies of the
Oh yeah,
goddesses, right?
oh yeah. It's very interesting, and the meditation is a little different. Because we fine tune to the steps are a little different. It's only done during Navaratri. It's only done during Jupiter time. Like that we fix. And usually we for eclipse we focus a lot.
Okay.
For all the eclipse we focus in meditation a lot.
Seems like your school definitely has a whole wide range of courses that fits everyone's need.
Yes.
And I will definitely add your website to the show notes, so whoever is interested, they can come and visit you. If they have any questions, they can always send an email to you as well too, and you're always there. Um, Neela, we can spend another 3 4 hours talking, but I think I, I personally got a good understanding of the work, where you've come from, the person that you are, and the seva that you want to provide to humankind, because we all deserve a chance to better ourselves, don't we?
Definitely, definitely. That's the only purpose of living life, no?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
absolutely.
only purpose of living life is just become a better version.
That's right.
Wherever we are, whichever level we are, we all have to become a better version. That's all.
No, we do. Absolutely. As we sort of come to an end here, Neela, is there anything else that you wanted to share with the listeners, whoever's listening?
I would say that no, I don't believe in sinners. I
You don't
don't
believe
believe
in
in. I don't believe in sinners. I don't
sinners.
believe in sinners. I don't believe in that. No, there is no second chance. You always have a chance. Always the door is open. So never give up. Yeah, never give up. Even whatever state you are, if you want a holding my hand, I am there for you. Wherever you are, whichever state you are, whether you feel your top bottom, no problem. Reach out. I always tell people this life is very precious. So if you are feeling very suicidal, if you're feeling like very depressed, you always have help. Yeah, there is a meditation in my YouTube called grounding meditation.
Grounding.
Yeah, grounding meditation. It's very, very powerful. People who are feeling suicidal, please go visit and hear their meditation and do it. Yeah, and if you still need help, seek out help. Seek out help. Don't end your life for the society or because you're not doing anything well in life. Yeah, so I really wish that all the healers can do something about stopping this two things. One is the abuse which is happening all around. It can be any abuse, emotional abuse, drug abuse. It can be any trauma, anything. We all have to work for our humanity to get better. So before being a Hindu or before being anybody else, let's be humans. Yeah, let's just give a hand, say hello, are you okay? Do you need any help? Do you need any food to eat? There's nothing wrong, right? Especially in Toronto, now we see a lot of people are living in the roads.
Yes.
Yeah. So even if you're not able to go help them, you can have a small prayer for them. Yeah. We send them love and light. Send them love and light to anchor in the energy and get back to life. Get back to life. Give them hope. No, even if you're not able to go reach them, this is the message I give to everybody. Yeah. And please, whenever you feel your children or into any alcoholism or drugs, take them to visit the hospital in downtown, especially if you are in Toronto. Toronto General downtown, that's a lot of visits for liver failure. Take them to the clinic. Show them what people are going through. Yeah. And you will see people will change. Yeah. Don't put things aside. I am a great person who said say no to social drinking. Yeah. Because social drinking exists, actually all this thing came. Right? So let's put it off. Let's no say no to social media. Like how we all said no to HIV. We all said no to HIV, right? Same way, let's say no to social drinking. This is my message to everybody who's listening. And you are never alone. Seek help. There's no shame in this. Don't end your life for anybody. You can live your life at any point, anywhere. And if you feel that you're connected to me, anytime you can reach out to me and I will do whatever I can for you to get better. This is my promise to humanity. And thank you so much, Banu, for giving me this opportunity to talk my heart out. I would say, I had no inhibitions, I had no barriers. I didn't think that I can't talk about this. I spoke whatever came in my heart. I'm sitting right in front of my guru here. So, I am like, I was myself. And thank you so much for being you. And I bless you. I send you all my love and light so that your journey continues and you reach the place of light yourself. And we should meet sometimes in person.
Yes, no, we'll definitely meet. We will definitely
I
meet.
have a Tantra class coming up on 18, 19, 20th of this month.
You have a what?
I have a Tantra level 1 class coming up.
Oh,
Yeah, on 18th, 19th, and 20th of this
that's
month.
next Saturday or next Friday.
Yes, 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 yes.
Oh, wow.
We do it small groups because it's very intense class. The energy is very high. So we don't have big groups in Toronto because in Nepal is a different story. Nepal is always 60 to 70 people and India is always 30 to 50 people.
Right.
But in Canada, we have small group because different walks of people are coming together to
That's
learn
right.
a technique. So we take it very slow and gracious with them.
Oh, wow. Okay. No, definitely send me some information on that.
Sure,
I'll
sure,
take a
sure,
look
sure.
at
No
it.
problem, no problem.
Neela,
Thank you so
it
much,
was,
Banu.
we finally connected. I'm happy, even though I had to go to Nepal, meet somebody. Everything happens for a reason. You share so much about your passion and how you want to give. And like Neela said, never feel that you are alone. Always ask for help. Never feel ashamed. So, Neela, thank you for coming on Miss Saga Keeping It Real.
Thank you so much, Banu. Thank you so much. Much appreciated.